A few months ago, the Economic Development Director of Pinal County, Tim Kanavel, invited myself and a few other fire chiefs from around Pinal County to the county seat in Florence for a meeting. Once we got there, Mr. Kanavel explained that he's got a problem. He's got a situation where he has $18 billion worth of corporate infrastructure that wants to move in and make Pinal County its home. But a major barrier to that growth and development is a lack of adequate fire and medical services.
If we're going to spend all this money, all this time, and all this effort on economic development, then we've got to have everything in place, including workforce development, adequate transportation, but we're also going to have add adequate fire protection and medical services as well. For us to be economically viable over the next few years, we have to have a very healthy and adequate and very well equipped fire districts in our county. We have to have that.
You know, I think it's important for Arizona lawmakers to realize that corporations require adequate fire and medical services. But here in Arizona, because of severe legislative and regulatory controls, many Arizona fire districts can barely serve the populations they currently have, let alone expand to protect new development.
This is an $18 billion economic development train we got going on in Pinal County. That's for the residents of this county. It truly means a better quality of life. It certainly means better jobs and better opportunities. We're talking 22,000 to 25,000 jobs.
If lawmakers would simply grant Arizona fire districts and their elected officials local control by way of eliminating the tax cap, then jurisdictions could decide for themselves, in cooperation with local and county officials, a tax rate that best supports the needs of their community, to include economic development when and where it occurs.
So we've got to be able to let them have some of their own control. And I think that's something that we need to do, not next year, not 5 years from now. That's something they need to do now. That is something I think the session that we're coming up really needs to tackle. And we need to do it now, or we're going to be killing ourselves in economic development across the entire state of Arizona.